All right, I want to thank y'all for tuning in the video today. So the other day I told y'all if I could get all the stars to align on a Raptor R, I really wanted to get one to do some content on, okay? And in today's video, we're gonna get into whether I think I'll still order the TRX and what's gonna happen with the RHO and all those reasons. But for now, let's talk about the Raptor R. There was 3 things that I was really trying to get done, right? I was good with purchasing it at MSRP. I did not want to buy a used one that's over MSRP, and I didn't want to buy a new one that was over MSRP. So I have secured a brand new order at MSRP, and the order was placed yesterday with a dealer with an allocation, so we're good to go. It should go into scheduling probably within the next month, okay? The Raptor R is a beast. It is a nice truck. I love that truck, okay? Now, it is a different price point than like the RHO, okay? Now, I'm gonna get the R and I'm gonna drive it. I may still order a TRX, okay, whenever that time comes, but for now, they've kind of pushed that out. You know, it's been silent, we haven't heard anything. Of course, everybody's heard they're gonna go into production in January. I don't know, it's kind of a dead topic, right? And then whether they're gonna put the 37 package on the TRX, you know, they're gonna add some horsepower. We know it's probably gonna come out with a little more horsepower than the Raptor R. But some of the things in today's video, we'll talk about the differences between these trucks, okay? I do feel like the Raptor R with the V8, the 5.2 Predator, I mean, that truck is just fun to drive. Like driving a race car, but it's a truck. And the suspension with the dual valve is really nice, okay? I'm not gonna take that away from that. The other thing is being able to put that truck in 2-wheel drive, okay? And the 10-speed transmission. So there's some pros in that, and the selectable exhaust. You can go from quiet to louder, okay? Those are some things that are not offered in the Ram, okay? Now, things that are offered in the Ram that I really like, that the TRX will probably have, and one of the main reasons this RHO stuck around so long, hands-free driving, digital rear view mirror, and the massage seats. Okay, y'all? This truck, this RHO at this price point, if you watch my channel, you watch my videos, you know that this truck, for the price that you can get it with the features, is probably the best bang for your buck in purchasing a truck today. Now, they did just go up, I think, $2,000 something, because I said when we first bought this truck, this was probably one of the most undervalued vehicles like that you could go purchase with the most features. And so the destination charge went up a little bit and the MSRP went up a little bit on these, okay? The other thing is Ram's offering a pretty good warranty on the 26s, okay? Now, from a driving perspective, like I said, favorite truck. I've done 4 oil changes on this truck. I put a set of wipers on it, y'all. I usually don't keep a truck over 15,000 miles, and it's great. Towing has been great with it. I really have 0 complaints. Now, the thing that I will say is these level 1s with the hands-free driving, there's a big price difference on these. The level 1s with the hands-free driving is generally a lot more, they're harder to get. There's less inventory of them, okay? They're not as available as the base package. And so even dealers that have, 5 to 10 of them ordered, they're still waiting and they haven't shipped. So one of the benefits I have in my court right now is that this truck has a really good value because it is a level 1, it's a 25, and it has right at 23,000 miles. So in the used market, it's a really resellable truck. And anyway, I'm gonna take advantage of that. I'm literally, I'll just be honest with you on the numbers. I mean, it's gonna pull 69,000 in trade-in, and that's a really good number, And so I'm gonna go ahead and take that, and I'm gonna go ahead and purchase the R at MSRP. I'm not overpaying for it. And then I'm gonna get some content done on the R. Now, let's talk about, will I still order a TRX? My intention today is yes. But if I get in the R and I absolutely just love that truck, I may not be on the first order of the TRX, okay? I'm gonna miss a few of those features. I'm gonna gain a few features in the Ford. Now, the interiors, this interior in this truck is superb, I believe. I do like the exterior look of the Raptor R. So there is just pros and cons, but like I said, once I get in it and I drive it, it may be interesting to see what TRX is going to do. Right now, it doesn't exist. And my problem is because we do content on YouTube, We shoot videos on these trucks. We have to continue to get different ones. Can't lose a lot of value on it. Can't really hold it a long time and let the value go down on it. So I'm up against the wall with that. And then the other decision of if I'm going to go over 36 and keep it because it doesn't look like the TRX, even if they start production in January, you probably won't get that truck till March or April, to be honest with you, by the time it ships, gets built, and all those things. And so when you take all that into account, I'm going to be over 36,000 miles at that time. I'm going to have to buy an extended warranty. I will not keep a truck that's not in warranty. I mean, just for example, y'all, this headlight thing went out, what, about a week or two ago. I did a video on that. Y'all, for, I think the extended warranty on this truck was like $1,400. And that headlight superseded that cost, okay? And so it's either buy an extended warranty, keep it, drive it, let the value come down, or purchase this one and get into another new truck, shoot some more content, do those things. So that's kind of where I'm at with the Raptor R, TRX, RHO. So I still will 100% recommend this RHO. You know, it is not a 700 horsepower truck, but it is a 540 horsepower truck. And y'all, like I've said in my other videos, I mean, this one stickers for probably 84, 85. You can purchase that truck today for about 75, 76 if you find the right dealer. You know, you put that in and you weigh it. There's a lot of features in this truck, a lot of creature comforts for the price. And so I definitely recommend it. If I was gonna choose to keep this long term and wasn't gonna do more content, I probably would just hold this truck, y'all. I've been happy with it. I've had no problems. Some people have had some small issues with the Hurricanes, but every new engine in production is gonna have that. But overall, this Hurricane has performed well. And I've done videos where I even talk about how it pulls like a diesel, y'all. I'll pull this used tri-tune that's behind me right here. You know, it doesn't rev up to 4,200 every shift when you're getting in it. And I mean, this thing pulling that boat, it's shifting at 26, 2,700. It's not having to rev up. It has a little bit more of those diesel, I guess diesel, the way it shifts and acts, you know, that low end torque. And so anyway, I feel like this is a good unit, gets good mileage, it's a good vehicle. RHO's a good deal, but I'm looking forward to the R, y'all. The R is just, it is like a race truck, and it's road and everyday driving, and the bump compliance, I will say, like, this truck rides really good too, but that Raptor R and the Raptors just have a little bit better suspension for going down the road, stuff like that. They make a really good daily driver truck. And so, and the fact that, you know, I've got a buddy that's got an R, you know, if he's on a highway trip, he can still get 15, 16 miles to the gallon out of a truck with V8 and 37s on it. That's pretty good mileage, right? But that's that option of two-wheel drive. I'm interested to see if Ram's gonna come out and give you the two-wheel drive option, because even like this RHO, this truck does get 15, 16 on the highway also, but you cannot put this truck in two-wheel drive. If you could, it would get better. But that's one of the downfalls to the TRX, because you couldn't put the TRX in two-wheel drive. And so it eats that fuel up because you're in all-wheel drive all of the time. And the TRX is a little bit heavier, where the Raptor is a little bit lighter. You know, I think the TRX, don't quote me on these numbers, but it's somewhere over 75, 7,600 pounds. And I think the Raptor comes in right at 6,000 something. So it's not significant, but there's a couple hundred pounds difference. But anyway, hope this video helped you today. I did get my order submitted. I'm looking forward to it. Y'all, I mean, just whenever Ford gets it scheduled, I'll keep y'all updated on that. And anyway, looking forward to shooting some more content. Already talking to a few people about some really cool stuff we're gonna put on this R. So you want to stay tuned for that. And anyway, video helped you, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.